064 441 Asamado sum Herbal Center niem wase oba wanya air topic ana ema oba mu watebra afi diabetes ni stroke ana awo awonwo obema woni ya rebia woni ye wisi obi ya woni how de fa ko hu wo wo low sperm count bema ana say wawo akwada bi so yensuo ba Asamado sum for se bra nyame nti ne ho beto no owa be jan kwanta lake asam na meken for 024479 6186 Bosseba Electricals Osebra near man Kania Bob Warriors ahodo CCTV cameras ahodo standing fan ceiling fan ne bona fu utu akoto na ma akoma akobra ne ntobe ma wate energy commission ajetum ye wadum Bosseba building prisons runabout and a doom Kase3 building haya ye ne Republic Bank ede ne mhwe pizza anti-attack for that name your number is 0541 125 339 Bronya me kam forma say ko hana boache enterprise handsome na koto niema firi honom wana akota kene UK ne China akofa niema ba afide de wofufuo yi kai kitwa bi ahya woda no wawie obi antehwe tinko bi anim popcorn machine nie tobi nanya adwuma ye fridges and deep freezers rice cookers all sizes blenders and cylinders gas stoves ya oven ka ho curtain and washing machine TV all sizes standing fan ceiling fan sound system microwave ni nyina bi honom wo mo ewo edum Prudential Plaza or by Boss FM for Hana Boache maame na mu ewo 0550 34 8212 0550 34 8212 anopa Emmanuel Odo Korea na asa nsemimu ama me Jimmy Cliff ana menene namo oduefo na na sabere pinaman na na penkrahene chame na matanasi ensam no anim Emrese badwani a owo subin abato mpeso aso honorable Eugene Boachentwi e de atodwa se owura Ken Oforiata ebese nei se wo mo hwe se obewie IMF ntotoye no ene bibia pam de oso mpam no na woko na se yo man bia na niambre pa kanye ne se owura Ken Oforiata woda so etete ho no sense sika bebre on ma o maye kase o yebeji we yaba ne nyina wantimi de ade na wose amana tena ho pama na wose pam no
who came to this house, met us the caucus and said, look, you know what, I won't do IMF. I will not do IMF. Well, I think it's very degrading for a country like ours. But I have two revenue streams. Help me make it a reality that will not make us go to IMF. Two streams. One was e-levy. He wanted 1.5%. Haina Idrisu, the minority then wanted 1%. The section 1.5. We gave him the 1.5. Look at how we fought for him to pass the way it's now. What happened? The projected revenues of 300 million. We only got 30 million. The second revenues to property rates. Was that implemented in 2021? These are major policy failures that in any civilized democracy, Ken Oforiata will not stand on his feet. Why are we entertaining such nonsense? Excuse my French.
Eugene Boachentwi and kana why are we entertaining this nonsense? Excuse my language. Sanu kan na otum se ne bu afupa wa say wo mo mrase bedwafo be se duotwe a wo mo gina ye se owura Ken Oforiata na wo mo peno no ehunu bi ye de hunu wo mo no wo makonwa mo teso no ebi kura se mo ye be support nipa bi ne abi tuma afiri ho ya ono Eugene Boachentwi kura no wo ka ho a chese fira ban mu no mo tete no na nye we na ebu na bam kura.
Nobody made me an MP. A Kufuor did not make me an MP. God made me an MP. I was elected as a Kufuor was elected. So nobody should dare threaten anybody. When you veer into that realm, you even muddy the waters the more. I'm not sitting here speaking as Eugene Boachentwi. I'm sitting here speaking as a representative of the very good people of Subin. So they shouldn't bring these threats and what have you. If you want to come and sit, you come to Subin and sit. Nobody made me an MP. I contested a primary like a Kufuor contested a primary to become president. The fact that you have taken this position doesn't mean that it's directly directed at President Kufuor. No.
Eugene Boachentwi no ebra wo mu amu yi o manim se wo mo ehwe se owura Ken Oforiata obefiro no wo do mani asine so ente wo so so bia wo ye na na ado antidi na na ado to aba na yi no no so to aba na yi no na konyo bi ntimi fa ne sanka na wakasa no je sa hwe amanfo tata no na abusia yen ko mrase bejafie mrase bejafo akwa setena na committee a se ye budget wi a omotra se doso mu ahunu se sika we beje atum yanyi ntum no e wo committee level no e bi atena se ye trade and industry committee no na omokire se sika ye de ma tourism industry no e bi wonu ma e fa national cathedral ho eno no omonyi ntum sa 80 million Ghana cedis na ye se fa national cathedral no omonyi ntum omonyi afiri mu owura ama Kofi Bua e ranking member e wo sa committee no so no cheche mu se ohwe a ye wo sika bi a mere bi omode ma committee no cathedral for no emu 114 million Ghana cedis de ebesi ne no yentimi account to ye say yentimi mo honta na nwe ekwa de ma ya ade na yesa ka bi egumu ense bebre na waka fa 100 no o manye ntumo.
Ministry of Tourism frankly came and couldn't give us the answers we need in terms of the itemized list of what that 80 million was for. We sent them back and they brought the cathedral secretariat. Well, we asked them to give us every detail, every subcontractor on how those contracts were awarded. They brought us some documents. Unfortunately, after we've gone through, peruse the document, they could only account for about 225 million, which meant that we still have not gotten an account of 114 million. Now, we also asked them a pointed question about how much total that it will cost to complete the cathedral. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be shocked to listen to this. They told roughly, if you look at 339 million, the current exchange rate was about $42 million. They said that it will cost this country $383 million to US dollar. $383 million.
And $383 million and almost say omunya yebitim the National Cathedral no it was trouble no enipa du ba ko etutia said yen penen man say sika we mfamma and enipa du so egitu mu na che say enipa du ba ko no agetum say enya de say sika no be approve nti o man yentum na ekuo bi Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs o man ye kasachire bi ye friends call leadership conference ntomo to mo sa Fred dom kuma ne dom dodo ni na no na form mo koe minority fm dom kuma no Honorable Haruna Idrisu Kasai no de tudwa se ohwe oman ya ho kire ye mu a tore bi ya mfa so bone mo aban ba ko aba hodo aba nyina bosia no account pa na ama oman ye nenam ho kire nam no na ebi ni se ya na mrahye bi jafo no totoro bi a o ma akoko mo hododo te bosia ba bia ba no ma jatum te bosia no e na ayesa no.
Ghana has an economic crisis which is only similar to what pertained in the country in 1983. How did we get there? Excessive borrowing. Who ought to have checked government not to borrow or overborrow? The Parliament of Ghana. The Parliament must accept some blame and some responsibility in not keeping the executive to check. The consequences of excessive borrowing is now being felt by all of us. When you hear an animal called a debt exchange initiative, it's affecting businesses, it's affecting public enterprises because they cannot run well, it's affecting the private sector. So Parliament's role as defender of the people's interests is lost. So
we Honorable Haruna Idrisu edom kuma wo mrahye bejafie no ono ene da wo man no ne dom dodo no so nanu na for Honorable Oseche Mensabo so enso de tudwa se ono so ohunu se ohwe mrahye bejafie a committee ni bebre ho no ma oman no mre eno kan pa na ama parliament entimi nye omadwuma yesa de ye no no ntino yakọ yanim no ebi wo no ma committee bi wo no kra enka kandifo no e wo se ma opposition MP and obey chairman mu ebema sa committee no I strong pa.
The minority leader has related to excessive borrowing. I think he and I have been discussing when a country is engaged in deficit, the chickens certainly will come home to roost at a point in time. And that's what we are seeing. And that is what is over the past 20-25. Every year, when we have budgets presented to us, we do know that we have to borrow to survive as a country. And that's what we routinely. That's what we do. When you know that your resources are not able to match your appropriated amount, what will happen eventually? The edifice will collapse. And I agree with him. I have always been saying on the floor that we want to strengthen Parliament. The Parliament is as strong as its committees. The structure of our committee system in Parliament is not helping us to grow our Parliament. We have a system where all committees are headed by the members from the ruling party. Certainly you have these debates. You really lower the standards of Parliament, which is
we Honorable Oseche Mensabo so edom dodo omrahye bejafie no on da o ma no osai minister parliamentary affairs Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs for NSA Jumedie wo mo ehhehye na Ghana Used Clothing Dealers Association omamotonton force buroni wawu omankan kantamanto ne miamia hodo omaye sentwefo nhye de atodwa se enam se aban atetetete petrol ene gas oyere so dollar no ahode ne ba from cedi ne ekosoro na yate ne enema so ntino omo so broni wawu no yate so hamu nchemu aduasa 30% omaye afiri so public relations officer Ura John Obriyeboa ene de wetudwa
For now, the tea and man so at the aba 30%. Na Ubia so ever ahin na edwadifo ene omo sika hye no so etimi edidwane tentem na omatimi enya omo sika no back but yesan koso akachira ban ne se yesre ne se anamo a wotuni anamo pa no obekoso agina yie na etimi ama yensu sika se mo etimi akoso se niema no bo no agina se ya eno na yensu ye kra dodo na aban no so etimi enya sika ede afie ho.
Way Ora John Obri Yabua Wakasa Emma Ghana Used Clothing Dealers Association Bruni Wabu for no force for no na omu patron Emma Ekono Ura Paul Oscar Ankoma Eso Shaban Kran say aban koswa na mutu a wotutu hye ya wode ba ne program say ne policies a ebe ma managina na ya fire ho adi wosika mu no wonko so anye no motanachi
sani ndora ni ye na editu se ne free baby a call kokubu interpretation and say ahusaba nti abano amomodian say on the my stabilized rates bia a big kawa bia say abosumi be miensa enai na you credit that particular rate na say dollar no issue say slow ekofobo eko slow na enu ana ma gani for so yenso na your projection.
Abusia Ura Paul Oscar and Komano no or patron at the Ghana Used Clothing Dealers Association. And watch him Yenya Kojoba for or Ton Crafting and Crying. Am I any the foy between Como? Now much I say, O my dear to so better so Hamunch Murdiasano. Nemum the Omako father da iguana dear. Yes, I will Hamunch Murdiasantes on Encano, Omco for Badia, and maybe I say free.
If they do a kind side, you get it so more than 30% no. That's some diaba.
I'm a good what you say, Yakra, Yaquati, on the edge surprise, on the mind that I wonder how much so my still need to meet some money at the moon. I fear quite foul from now. 30% and I say, I can't say, also matters to my I need it me. Now we don't.
Way I brony well for an abusia or Maka saying Western North Mantem no more and this Aminyokonum Titania or Honum Ora Makel Edu Edia Tony Nianum and this phone in say one kaka home on your barco will be unfunny soon so one day and tie Ora John Dramani Mahamachi na onim kunimaya franka to for na on 2024 obetimi asa din kunim diama NDC na ohawa Ghana ewomu no wabagie e de fremo.
Most of the time, I have any problem, but I see for and I won't see it. But na or Munipa, a winning, I saw almost 3 or more Munipa winning a strong, CBN in Ibaku, and then good year winning extra Nipa, also a beer will be superior and sweet with the CDBN a Ibaku, so in a common in NDC. So they are 2024 NDC. You put me a pudding, they are 2 million at the Ama, Papa President, the money Mama, NDC for the new so one yet neighbor, now they do the Ama.
Way around Makiel Edu, Western North Regional Chairman, NDC Amenyokonom. Now, NDC for 2 Woma by Rie, Ewo and Cranon. A man for shall say to 2 woman MPP form penny for them, you more compare. In TSO. One more regional national chairman CCA with free bono as you ketia and MPP so dear with free bono. We are near the we Casapa, when Pacasa, Ebeco saying, oh, here a general secretary, we free is a voter region, 50 quality, a NDC stronghold. And just a code for Ashanti region, MPP stronghold, and one baby for the Yokoso experience at saying, and national organizer. Joseph Yami Friha, Ashanti region Hana Ujinama, Nana Wache Harry B, Nana Nana Bino, also free Ashanti region. Won't be in wine, Sana Manfoka Sana, Yane Deputy General Secretary Dama MPP, Nana Urubu Yakobon Kobon, what I say. San to Triana Yede to home to Tohono, and you know here. MPP so me break 8 ya. The Bema MPP break 8 and on why. Na ba ko ni say MPP mu no ntokwa man so sembi ni menaspo bi ewomu no and omo hwenyi mfiri onom. Te se man so a abeto ye MP a owo Hema Lower Denchira constituency e won fifi mantemu any deputy minister of employment Honorable Bright Rekun Brubeni some Crawford terminal and also if you say no double and yes our comparison no
concentrating on my MPP and on a double one. Maybe as what because I know I'm making the constituency about social media. Now I'm more cast or call on show or no one could not stop up. Yeah, I'm taking it. You will find your mama. I don't know a hammer more. And yet a sibling criteria is the number 50 14 number Madame. That because we party no nobody sees not so more. That's the fortunes of your party. And yet you are mean. And yes, sitting Katia, and yes, if you caught it, that was the Maham or the Baham, no, and I'm sure I net to Kayenu, my share, I net my year and year. And because the number 168 or 159, I can so share young, about 90% in yourself inflicted.
Nana Obribwa has had to us Sunday, then it's already who now come as well and said Dr. Baumia. Babe Frank to for the MPP and one who saw your home.
People meet me and they ask me because it's like, I don't know about the present economic crisis and the situation we find out. Convincing can be given tea, ever man, what to be Makumatom Sampa, or the Baumia Bay, Wapa, Emma, Maniac. A good number of people all over the country. Ask me when I hit in the ground with the Baumia, like zero, I'll hit because I with the Baumia, but unless we should take on the Bina Walker Baumia, I have registered an NQ. The walk country, including the Baumian itself, knows that it's little ordinary about. And so before I ask you the question, tell me, what is needed to change the fortunes of this country?
Nana Obri Buahe, Enonon, Ora Johnson, a sedun Ketia, Obey, Charmine, Ediama Indisaman, you cannot check him. The entire man would deem Kunimbe Bribes are train Ura for Swamp for Munocha. Sir, audio ya, a barbontiana, what kind of crana, man for Susan and then Ebe Quetiano. And a kind of ma, a bay young Quenya be man, and couldn't deal a brosso crassano.
I think for the mammy we need license. I can hope I'm a mammy we need. No one name say, yeah, boss, I'm an every campaign. I don't have one campaign. My woman, Papa Ghana, maybe a month for a money. And yes, secret, and then leak. What was most of my from what they are there, friend leak. And now, that's the former now, more better, or more extra. Now, or more twisted. At the Vivino, those press house confirm more stories. Maybe they are for a campaign. One more hypo. And the more the impression is created, MPP for a part of the battle, no, the better it was to my campaign.
Ora Johnson has said, Ketia, Chairman, Emma NDC, Amanyukuno, and on a quail fast wedding kunim and on. Now, Public Utility Regulatory Commission, PURC for their trigger, say, now, Chia Muni, now, Chia Yibisimuno, Omo say, and Kania born in Suo Buono, or Bayer home Bibi Kakra, at the Bofobi Abba Betuja, now Bofofona Banabessa say free Afeda, and shall say free Afiemu, and Chebia Troncanium, and Chebia Tunsumu. Now, so much as a and near my back one I say Minubitino, also Muyemun Sakraye, Yahas and Nation Manim.
The quarterly tariff adjustment is very essential just to make sure that we keep the utilities going and we keep the machines running so we can keep the light on and we can keep the water flowing. The last time we had a tariff adjustment was in August 2022, and that was our major tariff that we had. And at that point, we said that there was going to be a quarterly review of the tariff just to make sure that we take care of four major items, which are basically inflation, the exchange rate, the generation mix between the thermal and the hydro, as well as the fuel cost of running the thermal plants and the pumps that we have. Those four factors the utilities do not have control over. So we call them exogenous factors. And in which direction they change, we have to review the tariffs too.
For any Amuti, Dr. Eric Obute, on the head of research and corporate affairs, PURC Economo. And then, no, see, Kasaba, Yedi Oil Pa, FM so Kumasi Dumbosaba building, so at the Bremonha, and a bread Bemaquai, na Yadimwasi. Yamama finish ya pano ni Adamasi ya nuye kamse Emmanuel Odo Korea ene semu Jimmy Cliff ena menene baye Oduefo na na sabere pina mai na na penkrahene chiame ena mesomo Mr. Makiel yao esumai one na yere maame hana waye national president Emma Christian Mades Ghana nyina omo se Christ asomdwe enkamo me koi ene eye me wo faase bi birthday enti ke momo amie eye Ava Kendra Temba ni birthday Ava Kendra Temba ni birthday oko school ewo Betelinta Academy ewa Hinsai Estate ne maame ene sister Joanna oye adwuma ewo Top Visa Travel Consult IPT ne papa so eka ho enti Ava Kendra Temba me offer say nyame ntre nim kire why enjoy your day ubro nyamu dia wo ye nhira sense wo fa me se wo me bro nyamu Christ asomdwe enkamu nyina so